we'll know what we do. Thank you, Stefania.
Oh my God, way more complicated than I made it. All right.
I am gonna close the door.
Yeah, just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Good, I'm good. 6 people, 6 people. All right, I'm fine. Sorry.
Please sit up straight. And just bring your hands on top of the knees, okay? And move with your tailbone, move your body a little bit. Feel the tailbone in the middle. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Take another deep inhale. And exhale through your mouth. Again, we're going to do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale through your mouth. So next time you're going to inhale and you're going to think love and you're going to exhale love. You're going to do that 7 times. Inhale and slowly exhale through the nose. Inhaling love. Exhaling love. 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 We're going to do it one more time. Inhaling love. Exhaling love. Take another deep inhale. Sustain the breath for a few seconds. And then slowly exhale through the nose. And think of love. Think of this energy of this breath going down your body, filling you with just love. Just keep repeating or thinking of the word love. Exhale through your nose, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Good afternoon, and welcome. The 52 codes. You wonder, what are the 52 codes? Okay, there is a group of individuals, and what we're going to share today, this is global. This is going all over the world, okay? And it was initiated by a woman called Barbara Max Hubbard, and she lives in Colorado. Right? And what it is, they are codes that are within our bodies that are to activate our human consciousness so that it brings us here to live our purpose and to help us or recognize that we are more than the human control, fearful, ignorant, judgmental, arrogant, all the yucky stuff that we think we are. That's none of it who we are. That all those are entrapments that we have acquired while we've been in this earth by many different reasons, which we're not going to discuss. But what we are going to do, and there's going to be 52 codes that we called it, or she called it, what we're going to do is recognize who we really are by going through every code of the 52 codes. We're going to start with the code number 1. The objective of it is, and how we're going to try to do this anyway, and I'd like to hear your feedback at the end as well, because this is also my first time doing this, but I do want to, it's my purpose, if you will, to bring it out, okay? And for you guys to bring it forward, because you're going to radiate that amongst everybody. So we become the wave, you know, when you drop a pebble in the water and there's a little trickle. So I'm the little trickle first, then it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And it's growing is the ripple effect, thank you. And as the growing is you guys bringing it out, okay? And you bring it to others, and that's what it is. So that's what the objective of the 52 codes is. It's just for us to recognize who we really are and to start to awaken that within us. So today what we're going to do, we're going to read the first code, all right? We're going to take a few minutes. Everyone says, why did she give me a piece of paper and a pen? We're going to use the back of the paper to write, okay? And it's just because of saving paper. And this time, if whomever follows through, I will buy a little book for you journaling, because there will be a journaling that we're going to carry. But today we didn't get a chance to pick it up, okay? But it is going to be your journal, and you're going to be you finding out about you, and no one's going to know about it other than you, unless you want to share it with somebody else, okay? And our first code today, we're going to read the code, and then we're going to embed the code with the yoga. Yoga is a technology. It's a technology, and particularly what we're going to do today in the Kundalini technology, it's a technology that has been kept secret for thousands and thousands of years. This was not given to any student until they study for years, okay? And then they will give them a little bit. How? Now we are giving it out. We don't have to study for years, because we are conscious humans that have the ability to wake up ourselves, okay? So that's what we're going to start doing today, and as we continue, then you'll see the difference. Today's code, and we're going to read the code right now, and before we do that, just all take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. You're getting rid of all the dissonance, all that yep, talking on your mind. Do that one more time, inhale. And exhale to your mouth. Okay. One of the things that all of us do, and all of us, I'm including myself in this, is, what's my purpose? What am I here for? I mean, I work, I eat, I cry, I play, and I feel miserable, and I'm happy. But what's my purpose? We don't feel fulfilled, okay? And that's what we're going to start to discover. What are you here for? Why do we come here? What is it that we do it? Are we supposed to be working all our lives enslavement and kind of let it be a little mouse around the wheel? Is that what we're supposed to be doing here? Or is there something else? And if there is, what is it? So that's what the codes are going to help us uncover, okay? So first we're going to read it, and I'm going to read it, you feel free to follow, and then we're going to take a few minutes to kind of take it in and write what that means to you, all right? And then we'll start with the yoga practice. No, put this purpose first, and that means put yourself first. The key is to open yearn with all the passion of your being for your own evolution beyond the separate state. You must put this purpose first. This does not mean that there is nothing else in your life, or that you become a hermit in isolation from others. Not at all. It means you keep your attention on the highest frequency of your being, and to whatever degree possible, bring your whole being into harmony with that frequency. The purpose is to be able to live your daily life in such a way that you both uplift yourself and others. You become a compassionate presence. Your own clear, open heart is the energy that evolves others and flows through you, through your work, with the fire of the force of life itself. The same force that brought atom to atom, cell to cell, and now integrating you as and radiated out to others. Okay, what all that means is that you bring the light within you, and you need to bring that out. Now, we have a lot of stagnation in our bodies, and this is where yoga is going to come and help us, okay? What does that mean, a stagnation in our bodies? When you feel angry, when you feel judgmental, or when somebody picks on you, what do? We feel bad about it and we hold our breath. All the breath is held into our bodies, okay? It gets accumulated in different parts of our body. That's how the disease starts. And you start to feel bad about yourself. You start to feel less than, because you're not bringing the prana, the energy, the life force within you, okay? And that's what keeps you feeling less than. So what we're going to do today is really bring up that energy into your bodies. And the reason we're filming this is because I'd like you to keep, when you get out of here today, you're gonna feel really good, all right? And that's you, but then tomorrow, the day after, because you're not breathing, you go back to your old habits, you go back to what it is. So we're filming this, and I'm hoping that I can send it to you guys, and practice it, do it, into the next code. And then you'll continue, and if you do that, you'll be a totally different person by the time we finish the 52 codes, because you're really embedding that within you and waking up that stagnated energy that's keeping you shrouded for who you really are. You're waking it up and removing it from you, okay? So that's really what it is. Now, let's continue reading a little bit more, and then we're gonna take a few more minutes. As I said earlier, it starts with you. Be compassionate with yourself. What does that mean? It means that sometimes we're not gonna do everything the way we wanted to do it. Don't pick on yourself. Being compassionate means not being judgmental. Loving yourself, being patient, and really allowing yourself to fall down sometimes. Because we're working on being a human being, but right now we're a human. And human has a lot of frailties, all right? So allow that. Be that compassion. It starts with you. You are taking monumental leaps here and evolving our species, okay? This is real true. We are evolving. Our DNA is changing. And if we don't realize that, we're going to be this awakened group of people going around like crazy people. We can't afford that, okay? And we need to help our new generation, our kids, that are no better, but if we're not straight, we're not going to be able to help them. And they're going to become us. And that's not a thing that we want, okay? So just recognize that. This is self-induced conscious evolution to a new human and a new humanity for which there's no full model yet. Through this process, you are becoming aware, recognizing and embodying your whole being and purpose while sharing it with others, and that's so important. There's no book written about how we need to be because it hasn't been allowed to be forward, okay? So we are creating our own beings, and the energies are helping us, particularly today. Today is a 333. Was a great day to start. It's a really wonderful portal of a new beginning. And look, we're doing this at the 333, which is a new beginning for all of the Trinity of love, okay? So this is sort of a awareness and recognition, nothing else. Now, just understand that this is not a linear process. Just like a toddler, you may return to that infantile state in a moment of pain or reactivity, which I said before. It's okay to go back, all right? Just understand that you're going back, and that's not where you want to be, and you come back forward, all right? Remember, we are all very young as a universal humans, yet gradually you will feel that metamorphosis is taking place. When you look back on your former state of being, you will notice that there have been phases, changes that are definitely irreversible, okay? Now let's take a deep breath. Exhale through the nose. And what I'd like you to do for a few seconds, take a few seconds, a few minutes, 2 minutes, not very long, and just write down what is it that this means to you, to become a new you. What does that mean to you? What do you want to become? Because that you want to become, you already are, but it's shrouded by different restrictive matrices that have been put upon you, either by yourself or by others. So what do you wish, if you had a magic wand, what do you wish to become? And in the meantime, the balls will help you think. once you're done, just please bring your pen and paper to the side and sit up straight. We're going to start by balancing the energetic centers. Most of you know how to do it, so we'll just follow my lead, please, okay? And don't think too much. You'll know how to do it. Now take a deep inhale. Bring your hands top down, palms down. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to the mouth. We're going to do that again. Take a deep inhale. And exhale to the mouth. Now this next time you're going to take a deep inhale. Inflate the stomach. Hold the breath. Now tighten the sphincter muscle. It's the one that you do a BM. Tighten the pubic area. It's the one that you urinate. Bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Tighten the back molars. Pucker the lips and close the eyes. Hold it there. Squeeze everything inside of you. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale to your mouth like a cannonball. Let it go. We're going to do that one more time, okay? Let's go back to center. Move your buttocks a little bit so you feel your tailbones and your spine is straight. You're going to take another deep inhale. Take a deep inhale. Inflate the belly. Hold the breath. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Now bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Tighten the back molars. Pocket the lip. Tighten the eyes and squeeze, 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 and let it go. Let it go, 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 let it go. Hold the breath. Let it go some more. Good. Now take a deep inhale, and you're going to sustain the breath. You're going to sustain the breath, sustain the breath, sustain the breath, and slowly exhale through the nose. Do that one more time. Wherever you're ready, take another deep inhale. Sustain the breath for a few seconds and slowly exhale to your nose. Start to awaken that what you came here to do on this earth, okay? Now we're going to take your index finger and you're going to cover your right nostril. Sit up straight, please. If you need to sit up in a bolster or whatever, just make sure your spine is straight. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to focus on the tip of the nose, okay? You're going to inhale to the left nostril and exhale to the left nostril. And we're going to do that for 3 minutes. Do it at your own pace. Inhaling left, exhaling left. Just continue to that. We'll do it for 3 minutes. We're trying to change your consciousness, all right? And your consciousness is what you think about you. So all that limiting thoughts that have been hovering on your mind, we're going to start to dissipate. All the self-imposed limitations, of the limitations imposed by others in this lifetime or other lifetimes, will be slowly dislodged from your body through the breath and movement, starting with the breath. As you inhale, you're going to inhale what it is you want, what it is you're looking for, and as you exhale the limitations, the fears, the controls. You're awakening your right side of the brain, your creativity, your freedom, your insight. guidance. It's all done within you. Take a deep inhale, bring your hand down on top of the knees. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose. Again, do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale slowly through the nose. And just notice what's happening to your mind, to your consciousness already. So we're starting to break the templates, the matrices from your mind, which is what causes us to do everything, is the mind. And then we're now moving into the body. Take another deep inhale. And this time exhale through the mouth. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now we're going to start to move the body. Okay? Bring your hands on top of the knees. We're going to move your stomach forward, inhale, exhale back, inhale forward, 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 exhale back. One more time, inhale forward, exhale back. Now inhale forward, stay there. Take a deep inhale, deeper as you can hand. Hold the breath there. Squeeze the sphincter in the pubic area. Bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Tighten the bumper walls, pocket the lips, close your eyes. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Take another deep inhale. Sustain the breath. And slowly exhale through the nose. We're working on your lower chakras, your first and second chakras. The ones that hold you down, but sometimes too much in a negative way. Bringing the fear, the anger, the insecurities, the not belonging, the not wanting to be here. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area only, okay? And hold it there for a few seconds. And exhale through the mouth. We're going to do it again. Inhale, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Hold it there for a few seconds. Continue to tighten as you exhale through the mouth. Good. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale. Hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area, and exhale to your mouth. Good, stay there for a few seconds. Now we're going to come onto our hands and knees and we're going to do the cat and cow. Cat and cow is going to open up your entire body energetically so that you can start to not only remove all the limitations but start to embed the freedom that you have. Now bring the hands parallel to your knees and open up the fingers as wide as possible, okay? Like wet fingers. Press the top of the feet onto your mat. And you're going to kind of start with a flat back. Inhale up, you're going to look up, bring the tailbone in. Tailbone up. Shoulder blades together. Exhale down, chin to chin, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale up, look up. Exhale down, and do it slowly, okay? And as we inhale up, you're going to tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. And exhale, and you're going to continue to tighten and get rid of all that stuff. Just think about collecting trash. Inhale, bring in a fresh prana. Exhale, getting rid of the apana, the negative energy. Tighten number 1 and number 2. Inhale up. Exhale, getting rid of all the limitations, all the fears. Inhale up. Exhale, getting rid of all the unworthiness. Inhale up. Exhale, getting rid of all the not belonging, not wanting to be here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Bring in the fresh love within you. Exhale down, getting rid of all the limitations. Inhale up. Exhale down, getting rid of the self-imposed limitations. Inhale up. Exhale down, getting rid of the limitations imposed by others. Inhale up. Exhale down, getting rid of the limitations imposed by your lineage. Inhale up. Exhale down, getting rid of the limitations imposed by your previous reincarnations. Inhale up. Exhale down, just getting rid of limitations overall. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up freedom. Exhale out fear. Inhale freedom. Exhale fear. Inhale freedom. Exhale fear. Inhale freedom. Exhale fear. Inhale freedom. Exhale fear. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale freedom. And exhale fear. Now this next time you're going to inhale freedom. And hold it there for a few seconds. Hold it there. Hold it there. Now tighten your sphincter in the pubic area lightly. And then you're going to exhale to the nose and bring your chin to the chest and bring yourself all the way down to the back of your legs. And see this freedom, feel this freedom penetrate every cell of your body, every molecule, every electron, every nanomolecule of your entire body, from head to toe. It's being permeated with freedom, liberty. Just feel that. It's your right. It's who you are. Stay there for a few more seconds. Continue to breathe the freedom within. The freedom that you take as with every breath. Slowly come up onto your knees again, hands and knees, back on the tabletop. And we're going to work with your solar plexus now, okay? We're going to work with the you, your ego, the divinity that you are that is shrouded by fear from the ego and the conditioning that we have, okay? So we're going to inhale, stretch your left arm and your right leg. Flex the toes towards you, okay? You're going to inhale, flexing and stretching. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, bring the elbow onto the knee. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, bring in the freedom. Exhale the fear. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, limitations. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, insecurities. Inhale, love. Exhale, fear. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, insecurities. Inhale, love. Exhale, fear. Inhale, love. Exhale, judgments. Inhale, love. Exhale, persecution. Inhale, love. Exhale, unworthiness. Inhale, love. Exhale, lies. Inhale, love. And exhale, love. One more time. Inhale, love. And exhale, love. And slowly bring the knee and the hand back down and come back to the back of your legs. Take a deep inhale and exhale to the mouth. I'm going to do that one more time. Take a deep inhale and exhale to the mouth. And the next one is going to be through the nose. Stay there for a few more seconds. And now slowly come back up again onto the knees. And we're going to do the other side. So you're going to stretch your left leg out, flex the toes towards you, stretch your right arm forward, okay? Now take a deep inhale, and exhale, bring the elbow onto the knee, the chin to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, fear. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, fear. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, limitations. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, judgment. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, persecutions. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, unworthiness. Inhale, love. Exhale, fear. Inhale, self-acceptance. Exhale, judgment. Inhale, abundance. Exhale, freedom. Inhale, knowing. Exhale, freedom. Inhale, knowing. Exhale, fear. Inhale, knowing. Exhale, fear. Inhale, peace. Exhale, fear. Inhale, worthiness. Exhale, limitations. Inhale, freedom. Exhale, jealousy. Inhale, love. Exhale, fear. Inhale, compassion. Exhale, limitations. Inhale, love. Exhale, anger. Inhale, love. Exhale, judgment. Inhale, love. Exhale, love. Inhale, love. Exhale, love. One more time. Inhale, love. Exhale, love. Slowly bring your hand down and bring yourself all the way to the back of your legs. Once in the back of your legs, take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. Again, take a deep inhale. And exhale to your mouth. And stay there for a few seconds. Slowly come back into the back of your legs. And you're going to bring your hands. You don't need to sit on the top of the legs if you can. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring your hands behind you. So we can easily also do this. Okay, so it's whatever's comfortable for you. Okay? It works either way. So now we open it up the heart. Remember, we did the 2 lower chakras and we did the solar plexus. Now we're going to do the heart. Okay? So the heart is your portal. And today is a portal opening. So guess what, guys? Now, we're going to keep your neck not all the way back there, but kind of straight, all right? We don't want you to hurt your neck, all right? And if you are sitting in the back of your legs, you're actually pushing yourself up, so you're not really sitting on the legs per se, all right? And you're gonna look up, take a deep inhale, and exhale through the mouth first. Again, inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Okay, now we're gonna inhale freedom, exhale anger. Inhale freedom, exhale limitations. Inhale freedom, exhale hatred. Inhale freedom, exhale jealousy. Inhale freedom, exhale anger. Inhale freedom, exhale lies. Inhale freedom, exhale deceptions. Inhale freedom, exhale resentment. Inhale freedom, exhale rancor. Inhale love, exhale jealousy. Inhale love, exhale rancor. Inhale love, exhale judgment. Inhale love, exhale resentment. Inhale love, exhale anger. Inhale love, exhale limitations. Inhale love, exhale love. Inhale love, exhale love. 2 more times. Inhale love, exhale love. 1 more time. Inhale love, exhale love. Now take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale to the nose. And see this wave, this crystalline pink wave of love filling your entire body. Slowly come up, sit up. All right. You can stay on the back of your knees if you wish to, or you can sit on your easy pose. Okay. But what we're going to do, we're still going to work with the heart. So we're going to bring your hands this way. Okay.
Is it okay if your toes cross?
Yes. Yes. Just make sure that you're comfortable. Okay. You can sit on the back of your legs, or you can sit. Sometimes you can put a bolster in the back of your legs so that you don't put all the tension in the back. So whatever it is, okay? But what we're going to continue with the heart, because we're opening up the heart, okay? So we're going to inhale left, exhale right. 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 I'm going to do it 2 more times. Inhale left, exhale right. Last one. Inhale left, and exhale right. Slowly come back to center. Take a deep inhale. Keep your arms there where they are. Hold the breath. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Hold it there. Hold it there. Exhale to your mouth. Take another deep inhale. Hold the breath. Tighten the sphincter in the pubic area. Exhale to your mouth. Good. The next one is going to be through the nose. Inhale. Slowly bring your hands down on top of the knees and slowly exhale through the nose. Stay there for a few seconds. Notice your consciousness. Notice your body. Notice how you're feeling. And how you're feeling now is how you should always feel. Arms again, ladies. The arms are the heart. So we open up the love for yourself. So we're going to bring the hands down. See, you're creating a heart. Yeah. And then we're going to inhale left and exhale right. Inhale left and exhale right. Inhale left and exhale right. You're bringing the love into your body. Inhale left. And exhale right. You bring in the love that you are. Inhale left. And exhale right. We're opening up the channels of divinity. Inhale left. Exhale right. It's your right. Inhale left. Exhale right. To be abundant. Inhale left. Exhale right. It's your right to be loved. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. It's your right to be joyful. Inhale left, exhale right. It's your right to be happy. Exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. It's your right to be abundant in every which way you need to be abundant to accomplish what you're here to do. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. We're going to do it 2 more times. Inhale left. Exhale right. 1 more time. Inhale left. Exhale right. Still come back to center. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Now this time focus on the tip of the nose. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Exhale to your mouth as you focus on the tip of the nose. Again, take another deep inhale when you're ready. Hold the breath, tighten the sphincter in the pubic area, focus on the tip of the nose, exhale through your mouth. Slowly bring your arms down, keep your eyes closed, take another deep inhale. Sustain the breath, continue to focus on the tip of the nose as you exhale. Keep your attention on the tip of the nose. Slowly open your eyes. Great. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come onto your stomach on your mat, okay? And we're going to open up the entire body. We have worked on the lower chakras, we come up to your heart. Now we work on your entire body. So that we're going to include the throat, your crown, and your, so we're going to start as a cobra, the position of the cobra, all right? And do what you can. If you cannot do it, just sit comfortably, continue breathing, imagine that you're doing it, okay? Now bring the fingers, the tip of the fingers by parallel to the shoulders. You're gonna come into a cobra. Come all the way to a cobra. So we're gonna inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back into the cobra. All the way down. Exhale. So you inhale in abundance, exhale in limitations. You inhale in abundance, exhale in limitations. Inhale in abundance, exhale in limitations. Inhale in joy. Exhale in fear. 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 Inhale in acceptance. Exhale in persecution. Inhale in self-acceptance. Exhale in persecution. Inhale in self-acceptance. Exhale in persecution. Inhale in self-acceptance. Exhale in persecution. 3 more. Inhale in love. Exhale in love. Inhale in love. Exhale in love. Inhale in love. Exhale in love. One more time. Inhale in love. And exhale in love. Now bring your hands by the forehead, palm over palm. Bring the forehead on top of the hand. And stay there. Take a deep inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose. to one side, so the one side of your face is on the hands. There are meridians in your face that are being worked on right now, removing all the limitations. Slowly sit up and come back into child's pose, okay? So you're going to kind of come up to the child's pose and bring your hands behind you, palms up, and the forehead onto your mat. Child's pose. You burden the new child in you. The one with courage, freedom. The one with the nose. Feel the child within you. Start to become familiar with it. The innocence, the joy, that curiosity. Just become aware of that child. And start to introduce yourself to it. Slowly, I like to sit up, back up onto easy pose, or to however you're comfortable with. And start noticing how you're starting to feel. Now what I'd like you to do, and you don't have to put your glasses on. It'll be easier for you if you don't. What I'd like you to do is going to bring your hands, that left hand is by the heart, okay? We're working on opening up the heart. And so the left hand is like across the heart, the right hand is on top of the wrist, okay? And your fingers are, let me make sure that I'm doing it right. Okay, it's this way, all right? So one hand is facing in, the other hand is facing out. And your eyes are half closed, all right? And you're gonna see those fingers, and you're gonna be looking at those fingers, and your eyes are half closed. Sit up straight. You're connecting with your heart. You're connecting with your divinity. You're connecting to yourself. You're connecting to your own power. You're awakening the power within yourself. Remember, you're an energetic being. You have energy coming from the wrist. You have energy coming from the heart. Stay there. Focus. Now, do not close your eyes 100%. Just half close the eyes and focus on the fingers. We're going to do that for a few minutes. Focus on the fingers. Discovering the power within yourselves. courage that you just brought in, but it's always been within you. You're discovering the joy that has been shrouded. You're discovering the peace and harmony that surrounds you. Discovering the courage and the strength discovering the persistence and focus. Discovering the determination and self-trust. Discovering the harmony and the dress. Discovering the courage and determination. Discovering the self-love and self-trust. Now take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale through the nose. Again, inhale. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale through the nose. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale this time, bring the hands on top of the knees. And exhale. Stay there for a few seconds. Allow yourself to integrate. Now, when you are ready, I'd like you to bring yourself onto the back of your mat. And we're going to go into Shavasana. So if you want to put a blanket on you, please do so. Please take a deep inhale. Sustain the breath. Slowly exhale through the nose. Bring your attention to your heart. Now take a deep inhale and visualize a golden light, golden, crystalline golden light coming out of your heart. As you inhale, you're going to exhale through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, this beautiful golden light starts to radiate throughout your body. Feeling every cell, every molecule, every electron, every atom of your entire body impregnated with love, acceptance, compassion, courage, abundance, love, compassion, abundance, joy, well-being, happiness. As you move up your ankles, this beautiful golden crystalline light, filling every cell of your body, every molecule, every electron, every atom, as you move up to your legs, your chins, the back of your legs, slowly moving up to your thighs. This beautiful golden light permeating, penetrating, and radiating throughout your legs, starting with your feet, your toes, your ankles, chins, moving up to your thighs, and slowly moving up to the buttocks. This beautiful golden crystalline light of self-love, self-acceptance, self-compassion, joy, harmony, abundance, health, and well-being. See this beautiful light continuing to move up to your pelvic area, slowly penetrating every cell, every molecule, every electron, every atom of your entire body with love, self-acceptance, self-respect, self-honoring, abundance, joy, compassion, well-being. Continuing to see this beautiful light moving up your stomach, slowly penetrating every organ of your stomach, of your body, with compassion, love, self-acceptance, self-respect, self-honoring, abundance, joy. Slowly, this beautiful golden light continues to move up to your chest, filling your entire lungs, your heart, your back and front. This beautiful golden light of love, acceptance, courage, well-being, abundance, compassion, kindness, intuition, continue to see this beautiful golden light moving up to your neck, covering your entire bottom of your body, your legs, your arms, your fingers, your toes, with this beautiful crystalline light of love, acceptance, courage, compassion, harmony, peace, well-being, abundance, joy. Continue to see this beautiful light moving up to your neck. Freedom, harmony, love, harmony, peace, well-being, courage, abundance, continuing to radiate. Just feel it, know it, sense it. Slowly take a deep inhale and exhale to your mouth. And slowly start to bring yourself back into your body by moving your fingers and toes, starting to move your wrists and ankles a little. And slowly, at your own pace, move your head from side to side. Take another deep inhale and exhale to your mouth. And then start to move your shoulders around a little bit, like a little miniature bicycle. And start to engage your hips. Now bring your knees to the chest and move your knees from side to side, from left to right. Okay? Yeah. Bringing yourself back into your body, back into this reality. Take another deep inhale and exhale to your mouth. Now stretch your legs out again. Bring your arms overhead if possible. Stretch your legs out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to the mouth. Keep your arms overhead. And now this next time, inhale. Stretch your arms over, out. Stretch your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees to the chest and give yourself a hug. Yee-hee. Good. Slowly turn yourself into one side. Stay there for a few seconds. And slowly, as you, when you're ready, please press yourself up to sit in position. Good. Take a deep inhale, sit up straight. And exhale to your mouth. Bring your palms together. You're going to say, let's make the sound Om. We're going to say it 3 times. I'll ask you to inhale with me, and at the exhale, we'll say it together. Take a deep inhale. 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 you as a first code. So, please, feedback is important.
I had a very difficult time doing the downward dog, cobra to downward dog.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
I
okay.
went to my knees. I tried to do it from my knees.
And that's fine. Everyone is different. And as I say, as long as you do it, and if you can in your mind, if you
Yeah.
can't physically do it, your mind doesn't know any better. We all are at different stages, if you will, but the goal is that by the time we finish, you will be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You will. So anyway, hopefully you just found a difference. Hopefully you feel different as compared to when you first came, you know. And that's what the codes are all about, is to remove all that stuff from inside so that you can become who you really are and start to do what you really are here to do. And you will know it just by clearing your house. Okay? Any other questions?
So you will send this to us so we'll practice this?
Yeah. If it works out the way we plan it,
Okay.
when we plan it, we'll send it out to you guys.
Okay.
And please do practice it, because the more you practice it, the more you become it. I mean, that's what we're trying to do, is really start to take care of your own temple and start to remove all those stagnations that have been imposed by others, not only us, okay? And as you become more clear, then you become more light. And light means more aware, more expanded, more compassionate. And you see more, and things don't bother you, and people don't bother you, and you know, and you become what you're supposed to become. So just be patient with yourself. None of this is easy, by the way.
Yeah, this was hard.
None of this is easy, because you're getting rid of patterns that you've been living with for thousands of years. So don't expect this to be easy, but it'll be worth it. How do you feel?
Good. You know, it's interesting because like it's easy to put emphasis on other people and the limitations they put on us. But then when I put limitations on me, like, so this is probably supposed to help to get rid of the limitations I put on me.
You
too,
got it.
right?
You
Like
got it.
in a big way, because
You got it. And most of us, we put a lot of limitations on ourselves that we don't even recognize that we're putting limitations on us, because they're being handed out by others to us. So we have a lot of limitations, not only self-imposed, but imposed by others, imposed by society, imposed by lineage, imposed by upbringing, imposed by many, many, many
yeah,
things.
gender, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's just
Many,
amazing.
many, many things. So just be patient. Again, compassion starts with you. And these practices, as much as they're very effective, I can't say they're easy. Nothing good is easy peasy, okay? Eventually it'll become easy peasy, but right now, not really. I can't say it is. But I thank you very much for coming. I thank you very much for participating. And my objective is to bring this forward. I'm gonna try on a weekly basis, may not be every week, but periodically, you know, more so than that, so that we can cover the 52. So that if you continue with the 52 steps, it will be really change your consciousness in a real good way. Change, and it's everything you already have within you. It's just that you're not aware of it. And as we remove the entrapments and all those self-imposed stuff, then you start to see, oh my God, I didn't realize. Oh, I always thought I knew it, but I always felt this way, but, you know, that kind of thing. Because you do know it. It's just that we don't act upon it. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. So then when does the Kundalini start?
It starts in a few minutes.